Right. Are we live? Let's get this. It's Community Raid Hour. It's week 6 of the LanturnJoe doing the Community Raid Hours, but it's been going for way longer than that. Welcome to another Community Raid Hour. Let me know if you are here. Hello, Lacey. Hello. It's been a while. By the way, speaking of drawings, Lacey, what do you think of my new lanterns down the bottom of the layout? I just want to show them off. These are made by Riza Draw on Twitter. She is absolutely amazing. Go and check her out. She made these for me and they are awesome. I love them. If you look very carefully at the lantern with the Game Boy, you can see it's playing Pokemon Gold, and that's so awesome. I love it. I absolutely love them. So let me know what you think of them down in the comment section, down in the chat. This is a live stream, Joe. Let me know what you think in the chat. There we go. Anyway, what's the chow, chinchows? LanturnJoe here. Welcome to another week of Community Raid Hour. Let's see what we can do today. And by the way, guys, little bit of good news. We're all getting a shiny Zero Aura. We're all getting a shiny Zero Aura. Plus several Armorite ores. I think it's 4 at the moment, but it could be more depending on how many more people do get victorious raids against Zero Aura. Because right now it's 1,000, I think by last count it was 1,400, 1,435,283 victorious raids against Zero Aura at this moment in time. Which means, in other words, we are all getting a shiny Zoroark. All you have to do to get your shiny Zoroark, Zero Aura, we're all getting a shiny Zero Aura, and all you have to do is deposit a Pokemon that you have caught in Sword and Shield in a Pokemon home. You can do that for completely free. And you can do that any time between now and the 7th of July. And once you've done that, you get a free shiny Zero Aura from the 29th to the from the 29th of June to the 7th of July. I will be doing a mystery gift showcase for it, so it should be absolutely amazing. I cannot wait. So we'll be showing that off in battle, and that'll be awesome. Let's get some raids done. By the way, today's theme is Pokemon that have come back from the Isle of Armor, and of course new Pokemon. So that is why at this moment in time my team is this. We're going to start with Maryland. Maryland is my Azumarill, and this is from Soul Silver. This Azumarill is from my Soul Silver copy. My Soul Silver Nuzlocke copy back in 2012. That's where this is from. So that's really cool. I'm so happy to have Maryland on here. The original Maryland. The original and best version of him. Then we have a Volcarona from Pokemon White 2. Then we have a shiny Magnezone from my Pokemon Sun games, one of my competitive mons. Then we have a shiny 6IV Booty Ears, Tangrowth from, again, Pokemon Sun and Moon. Then we have Yorkshire, another 6IV from Sun and Moon, another one of my league capable mons. And Knowledge, another one of my league capable mons from Sun and Moon. I am very happy to have Knowledge. And we have a bunch more Pokemon in the PC as well, ready to go. I think Knowledge came from Black and White. So that's even better. That makes Knowledge even better. So I love that. Knowledge is going to be good. Anyway, let's get started. Let's see what we have here to start with. Ooh. Okay, G Max Lapras. I'm okay with this. I'm going to put my first raid out there for you guys. Exclamation mark tweet. Get out there in the Twitters. And of course, tweet. Go to site. Nice. That is very nice, Lacey. Getting a shiny Kakuna. Fish said he got a shiny, ran into a shiny Amoonguss earlier. Wow. If I can find one of those shiny raid dens, that'd be great right now. I know they're about. I ran into a shiny Zeraora on Monday. Sadly, I couldn't beat it, but I ran into it, and that was so cool. And I kept the raid den was still active, even though I lost. So I kept on trying and again and again and again. I just kept, but sadly I just couldn't win it. It was a 5-star one, so I needed 4 humans, and sadly I could only get 2 at the time at the most. So it was not possible for me to win with computer players. It was just not possible. As much as I want to say that I could have done this, I just couldn't. Not with computer players. Right. I think for this one, I gotta get PlayStation up front. Right. So if you guys want to join me in a raid, all you got to do is add my friend code, and my raid should show up in your Y-Comm, hopefully, if everything goes to plan. And I am online, right? Yes, I am online. Cool, I am online. You are EV training your Amoonguss, and then you'll jump online. Have you bought the vending machine in the dojo yet with your 400,000 watts? Because that is one of the best ways to get it. That's one of the best ways to EV train. I love that way of doing it. Honestly, I think that's one of the best ways to do it. Oh, so you got a weird EV spread. Okay. I mean, that can, depending on natures and stuff like that, it could probably work. I mean, it's been a while since I've seen competitive Amoonguss, so I don't know what the sets are supposed to be, because it's been a while. But with the Isle of Armor, I'm thinking like most Pokemon will be back to normal. Like the meta's gonna be sort of back to normal, if you know what I mean. From years ago, like nothing's really gonna change since like Black and White's meta, really, now that we have like Amoongusses and stuff like that back in the game, and Volcaronas. But then again, I mean, we still don't have Landorus yet. We still don't have Landorus yet, and until we get Landorus with the Clown Tundra, the meta won't be fully back to the way it was about before Sword and Shield got released. Sadly, not just yet, but we'll be there soon. You know, we'll be there soon with the Crown Tundra and of course Landorus coming, and Landorus Theorem form coming with that as well. So we'll be back to normal soon enough. Let's start this raid already. Okay, so I mean it's bulky. It's bulky. It can work. Fungus. That's a bulky Fungus set, so that could definitely work for competitive. wait. Clara! I totally forgot she can show up in raids. Oh, that is cool. I totally forgot she can show up in raids from time to time. If you're lucky, you can get Clara or the other guy, Alistair. That's his name, Alistair. You can get them both. Yeah, you'd be very good against Avery. That's it, Avery. Yeah, you'd be very good. You'd be very good against like rapid style Urshifu. See, I did the docks. I did single strike. Urshifu. Spoilers for my LP. But then again, you'll see that episode eventually, so it's not really spoilers. It will be this week. But I have some more Isle of Armor stuff going up on the channel, and I can't wait to give you guys more of that, because it's a 10-part... my Isle of Armor coverage is a 10-part series. That's literally all I'm doing. Just the storyline events, and I'm done with this game again. Back to normal. But let me know what you think of the Isle of Armor, and also, what do you guys think of Pokemon Unite? I'm weirded out by it. I think it's a pretty interesting idea. I might try it. It's free to start, so I might try it when it comes out. But other than that, I'm not sure. I'm not sure I'm interested in Pokemon Unite. I really, really don't know. Yeah, I understand that. I'm not sure what's the best. I think Rapid's supposed to be the best for competitive. Okay. I mean, I've never played League, so... I mean, I know of League, so I know that's what I know of League, and you can't say... I know I've seen a lot of people saying there's a load of dislikes on the trailer and the Pokemon Direct, but the fact is, people were expecting too much again. People kept on going into this like, let's go to Diamond Pearl remakes and all this other stuff. Like, you got to turn your hype down at least about 15%, guys. Please turn your hype meter down a bit, because it is getting annoying. We've only just got DLC, so with that in mind, I would just say please turn your hype meter down just a little bit. That's all I ask. I'm not suggesting keep your expectations low, but, you know, if you could, I don't know, maybe just think slowly about what you're saying before you tweet it, because if you tweet something, people are going to think that that's what's going to happen. It's not going to happen. I would love... don't get me wrong, I want Diamond and Pearl remakes. I want Let's Go 2. I want these games as much as you guys do, but I try and act in I try and be in the real world, so that I can live in that real world where I know my expectations aren't as high as everyone else's. So that way I can just keep myself happy with whatever we get. So please just keep your expectations down. Not saying you can't have expectations, just try and keep them down a bit, please. We can all enjoy Pokemon together if people just stop randomly shouting, we want Let's Go 2, we want Diamond Pearl remakes. We all do want those things, and I want them too, but we've only just got the DLC. to saying that we can't get those games. It's just not yet. Okay? Just not yet. But let me know what you think down in the chat. Okay. Throw in my wishing piece. Oh, I can add to that. I can add to the total with this raid. Yes, I am fine with not being able to catch it. Which one of my mons would be good against this, though? When it comes to new mons that have came back. I mean, I've got a load of good mons that that I could bring in against this. Got Milk, my milk tank. A shiny Kangaskhan that I've got for an Ultra Sun. Roxy is also here for my Ultra Sun copy as well. Nike Rock Dusk. There's my own shiny Amoonguss. Because I used to draft Amoonguss as well. There's my own shiny Amoonguss, so that could work. Shrooms. Don't think Sophie would work that well. Isaac is not horrible. I must admit, Isaac is not horrible for it. I'm gonna, I'm gonna go with Booties. I'm going with Booties. Tangrowth. Okay, it should be okay. Ah, she joined me again. That's cool. I mean, I probably shouldn't be using Tangrowth. I know these things can have Blaze Kick. So, that also can be a problem. Let's Giga Drain. I could have bought my own Soul Valley. I could have bought that too. Yeah, I could have bought Prototype. That would have worked. See, I really do worry about these Zero fights because they're actually quite hard. Especially these 5-star ones, because they can have... they can have things... I think this one has Hone Claws, but I've seen ones with, like, Bulk Up. I've also seen ones with, like, some really bad other boosting moves, too. So after a while, this thing gets rather scary. and could absolutely destroy people, because I've seen them. I know this one should have blaze kicks instead of the 5-star one, but I've also seen one with fire punch in the 3-star category. Level 100 ones have workup. Yeah. Yeah, I've seen those too. Those are really scary to deal with too. It's just exactly like the Mewtwo raids from a few months back. Oh. Someone burnt it. That's nice. I think that's got to be you with the willow with the palo sand, isn't it? Yeah, it's got to be. That's got to be fish with the palo sand doing his work. Doing the willow wisp. Wow. Dynamax Palo Sand, shiny Palo Sand looks amazing. I've never seen that Pokemon like official before now, and that looks amazing. Ah, Scorching Sands. I thought it was Will-O-Wisp for a sec. See, I'm bulky enough to believe a Blaze Kick from this thing. I could probably live quite a few of them, actually. There you go, Clara. You can have your Slowbro back. At least to actually do some work now, please. Or just stand there and take all the hits for us. That's also a good idea. Nice. I can see that doing a lot of work for you when your season starts. I can see that doing a lot of work. This Pillow Sand is amazing. See, all you need to take down a 5-star Zero Aura raid is at least 3 to 4 humans. And a good computer player. If you can't get 4 humans, a good computer player. If you have like very bad computer players, you're in trouble. Nice. Ooh, Malamar. If you put a team, I know one thing it's going to be OP for Draft League that I can't wait to play. I can't wait to see played with when it comes back to Draft League in a few weeks when the Isle of Armor decks comes in with some Draft Leagues. I can't wait to see what people do with Inner Focus and Own Tempo. The fact that they don't drop stats when you use things like Close Combat or Superpower anymore or Intimidate is going to be that is going to be OP. And it's going to be absolutely OP for those people who have to deal with that. Honestly, I'm not sure I'd want to be in Draft League anymore if I have to deal with people with own tempo. You know what? Let's bring Maryland to this raid. Nah, I'm bringing Maryland. I wish I could bring my full Heart Gold Soul Silver, the team that I beat Red with from that Soul Silver series to Sword and Shield. I can't bring the full team. I can bring elements of it. I could bring like Imp Flames, my Rapidash over. I could bring my original Quagsire, my Lantern. I can now bring a Azumarill, but I can't. Like I had a Pidgeot named Evile. I can't bring it. Pidgeot does not exist in these games, so I can't bring that. I think there was another one in there as well. I also had a Hypno named Loving Dead in that series as well, that I can't bring over because it doesn't exist. There's so many mons that I would wish I could bring over. I even got my first shiny over there in that series, which is shiny Crobat named Fairy Tale. But sadly I can't bring that over. Because Crobat does not exist yet. Which is surprising to say the least that Crobat doesn't exist. Despite the fact that they're always, you know, when you're in the previous games and you're always going, when you go into caves and you always run into a Zubat. And in Sword and Shield, you don't run into Zubats. Don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. Maryland! Big D-Max Maryland. Oh, beautiful, the Max Starfall there. Absolutely amazing. I love having Maryland back. Even though Maryland, the YouTuber, has sadly stopped recording for YouTube, and it's a shame, but like, I love that. It's interesting to say. It's interesting. I'm not really a huge fan of Smash. Smash was never my game. I'm aware of it. I watch people play it from time to time, and I do enjoy that. I've never played it myself, but I do like it. And Min is, her character's very, very interesting. I've watched what they can do with her. She seems quite OP. It'd be interesting to see what people can do with her when the competitive get their hands on her. Because she seems like a very long range attacker. When you get up from to beat her, you'd really just need to get in close. Also, I do believe Pokemon Cafe Royale is available right now on the Switch version is available right now on the Switch eShop. So you can download that after the stream, and that's fun. That could be fun to play with, I guess. if you like puzzle games with Pokemon. My thing with Smash is I love how Smash has become like the ultimate game for like third party device for third party and first party and everything with anything to do with Nintendo. Smash is on there, and I absolutely love that. I'm sort of hoping eventually they'll release a Mario Kart version of Smash exactly like that, and we get like Super Smash Kart or Nintendo Kart art or something like that, and we can have like characters from all over Nintendo franchises and third parties in a Mario Kart setting. That'd be so cool. Maybe that could be what Mario Kart 9 is finally. Let's use Sami Zayn, my Scrafty, for this fight. He's another one I bought over from Sun and Moon, and I'm really excited to be using him. Sorry if I'm not actually speaking a lot during these times. It's really, really hot here in the UK at this moment in time. It's going to be like 28 degrees over the next couple of days, and it's one of the hottest Wednesdays this year. It is so bad right now. Now, when it comes to heat, I do not like the heat. Lanterns do not like the heat. I'd be fine if I'd actually gone and got some like ice creams and and I've had a fresh ice tray full of ice, but like I don't actually have any of those things right now. I should have stocked up on ice cream and stuff like that. I'd be fine if it was for those things, but I don't have any of those. I was not what you call smart. How was that move? Rising Voltage. Is that one of the new moves that's added to the Eye of Armor? Because I haven't had a chance to play around with some of these new moves yet. I know there's some really interesting ones that could be it that are apart from that are in the dojo. It's not like they added move tutors back, but it's sort of like they added move tutors back. They just added move tutors with a bunch of brand new moves. Ah. Okay. Interesting. You don't get your HP back, Sami Zayn, because he crit you, and that's not fair on Sami Zayn. This Lapras is not actually that bad. I am actually handling this Lapras rather well. I need to play around with G-Max Ravi Bomb. I really do. I really do need to do that. But I'm actually. I might, after this stream, I'm gonna have to go and do some max soup hunting. Max mushroom hunting, and see if I can find any max mushrooms and give a bunch of my mons the ability to G-Max. Because I know with every raid you do, there's a chance that you can get there's a chance of max mushrooms appearing more with every raid you do. So the key to get as many max mushrooms as possible is to just do a raid and then check for max mushrooms and then do another raid. And if you can do a raid quickly, that's the best way to do it. Ah, so for every 3 raids, 1 shroom patch spawns, or something like that. Okay. And you need 3 to have a max soup. I mean, to tell you the truth, the storyline, the story for the Isle of Armor is actually pretty hard. Towards the after game, where you're playing against the Vespiquen, the Dynamax Vespiquen, that fight was so goddamn hard. I'm not going to spoil it for my own LP of what I had to do to beat it, but my god, that fight was hard. I got wiped so many times with that fight. That was a hard fight. I had good mons and everything, Robin and everything, but still could not beat that darn thing. Ooh. It's a chancy raid. There's like there's like a 5% chance of happening in the Isle of Armor. I know a 5-star chancy raid can have a 5-star chancy and blissey raids can have over a, I think it's over 1,000 HP. And that is so cool. Let's use knowledge here. Yeah, let's use knowledge, my Alakazam. So you went rapid strike styles as well. Let's see if this works. Focus Blast should do some damage. I mean, I kind of bought a special attacker in on the most special wall in Pokemon history. I also missed. Thanks, Knowledge. You're not that smart, are you, Knowledge? It should be fine. It honestly should be fine. It's a Chansey. It's not going to wipe you. Fish, it should be fine. This Chansey should not wipe people. Oh, so the signature move hits... I'm guessing it's guaranteed to hit twice, but like could hit like multiples of 5 times. With Urshi films. Okay, what have you learned? You've learned Echoed Voice. Okay. I'm going... Oh, it always... Oh, it's a free hit move. All crit? That's power. Okay, so it's not that much power. I do like single strike style because again that's another always critting move, and also with power 80 it's actually quite good. It's probably one of the best always critting moves there is, and can do some serious damage in competitive. Did you miss again, Alakazam? I am sorry that my knowledge has not been that great. Ah, boosted by rain as well. I am very sorry my knowledge has not been good enough. He does not have the knowledge that I bred him for. I wouldn't say he's fired. I wouldn't say he's fired, Phil. I just don't think he has the knowledge that I bred him for. That's all it is. I don't think he's fired. But then again, Focus Blast is one of those moves that's guaranteed to miss more than it hits most of the time anyway, so I can't blame him in a way, really. Something tells me you didn't feed him Max. You didn't feed your Urshifu Max soup, did you? You didn't feed him Max soup, did you, Phil? Because that is not the G-Max. That is not the G-Max form. That is just normal D-Max Urshifu. Get in the Dusk Ball. One. Two. LanturnJoe. Shaboom! It got me a Chansey. I'm going to call you Joy. Was Nurse Joy. Right. You know what, let's go to the forest for this next raid. Oh, I do have an open raid den here. There it is. Oh, it's another 5-star Zero Aura raid. Okay. Yep. That is fine. Let's... Who should I do it with? Who should I do it? You know what? Let's bring Heihachi. Yeah, let's bring Heihachi to this fight. I can feel the sweat pouring down me right now because it's so warm in here. Why? Why did it have to be 28 degrees today? Okay, you can do this, Heihachi. No. Max, and then G-Max 1 blow. I actually haven't seen Urshifu's G-Max move yet. Look at how cool this thing looks. They're going to do a shiny Urshifu event sometime before the Crown Tundra comes out. Yeah, I fed my Max Soup. I fed mine a Max Soup with Oop to get G-Max Urshifu. I fed mine it. Spoilers for the LP, but I'm too excited not to show you it. I think there'll be episode when I actually do the G-Max thing. I think it's like episode 7 when we're on the G-Max quest. Episode 5 goes live tonight in about 2 to 3 hours time. Definitely should be up by 9 o'clock tonight, hopefully. And then episode 7 is when we do that. That'll be Friday's episode. Little spoilery, but it's fine. I like Palo Santo. It's a good Monfil. boomerang doing nice damage. Here comes the shields again. Okay. Burn him, burn him. Oh. I don't think you can burn him because he's got his shields up. I'm going to go max knuckle this time. Don't lag. Game, don't lag. I know there's a lot of things going on right now, but stop lagging, game. Wow, that throw was awful. But we have 3 humans here. We should be able to beat this. No matter what, we should be able to beat this. 3 humans. Should be able to beat, and 3 humans should be able to beat a Zeraora. I'm gonna un-G-max this turn, and hopefully everything should be okay. Let's use Wicked Blow. Oh, beautiful. I so love this. I love Wicked Blow. It's such a good move. Probably going to be banned from going into Ubers, but still, good move. Ooh, G-Max Gengar. Okay, who do I go into this fight with? Ooh. I'm going to go with Kangaskhan. I've got Scrappy, so I can hit ghost types. And it's shiny, so should be awesome. I can't get him to flinch, right? That's how it works. He won't flinch. Because we're in a raid battle, so it won't flinch, so fake out won't work. I'm almost certain that's how raid battles work. Oh, come on, seriously? mean, at least I can... Do I have another move I can hit him with? I can't hit him with Fake Out. I can't hit him with Drain Punch. I hope I have another move. That sandcastle is going to sleep. Right. Do I have another move? I guess I'm going to have to Sucker Punch here. Hopefully that works in Raise. I'm not sure if it does. Oh yeah, it does. Cool. Does work in Raids. Not bad. I am very happy about that. So is that... Did that work? Are we now... Yeah, that... We're all 3 turns. We got to end this battle with 3 turns. Oh, so I can use Drain Punch. We're in a raid battle, so we can't switch anyway. You get 1 mon, that's it. You don't get any more mons. You get 1. Fetch. I'm gonna Sucker Punch. I was thinking like I was gonna hit Drain Punch, but I don't really need to. If you really want to G-max your shark, D-max your shark, you can do it, Phil. Tell you one thing though, Sharpedo hunting you down the first time I got into the waters in the Isle of Armor and Sharpedo started hunting me down, that was legit scary. I love what they've done, how they animated Sharpedo. I love that. How it just like hunt you down in the waters if you're on them. So it's actually really cool. Probably just as cool as the level 80. Yeah, probably just as cool as the level 80 Whale Lord you can get out here. Just as cool as that. Probably one of the highest level wild mons you can get in the games. And I'm not just talking about Sword and Shield there, like any of the Pokemon games. Actually, is that the highest level Pokemon there is in games? I think it might be, actually. Not 100% sure that's the highest leveled wild Pokemon it's the highest leveled wild Pokemon I've seen. I'm not going to go out there and say it is the highest leveled one you can get, but it's the highest one I've seen in any of the games I've played. Okay, yep. Okay, there's the level 100 Magikarps in Platinum, but in order to get those level 100 Magikarps to appear, there's a lot of things you need to do in order to make that happen. Let's... I'm going to use Slowbro. Use my Slowbro for this fight. I know it's only a Doppler, but like it's still an okay fight. Can never evolve until now, Phil. Remember though, if you bring it to Sword, if you brought it to Sword and Shield and you give it a rare candy, now it'll even at level 100, it still evolves. I mean, for example, my Booties. Booties was level 100. It was a level 100 Evitite holding Tangela when I first got him. But because I evolved, because I gave him ancient power and I gave him a rare candy, he's now a Tangrowth. So you still can evolve at level 100. It's just you've got to transfer them up to Sword and Shield for it to work. And by the way, I just want to say this right now, since I'm on the stream. Thank you guys for the views on the on my brand new series that we started on Monday, the Pokemon Home Transfer Guide. That was that series has been going up for a couple of days, and it's already got quite a lot of views for a channel of my size, and I really like that series. So we're going to keep going. The next episode is on Ultra Sun and Moon, and should be coming out next Tuesday. I've already recorded the X and Y, and today I recorded the Black and White one as well. And I'm figuring out ways that can do Gen 4 and Gen 3 as well, because I don't actually have a DS with. I don't have a first generation DS with a GBA slot, but my mum does. So I'm going to ask her if I can borrow her 3DS, her DS, so for that episode. Yes, as a mistake, not Pokemon's biggest mistake, but a mistake nonetheless. A mistake, but not Pokemon's biggest mistake. I mean, depending on who you talk to, people would say the National Dex Cut is Pokemon's biggest mistake. Nice! Quick Draw came in and did amazing work there. At least I don't actually have to use Festival Plaza in order to transfer Pokemon up. Yeah, so at least I don't actually have to see that feature ever again. No, Y-Comm is not perfect. It is a good feature. I think they've done pretty well with it, and but it is not perfect. No, and I wish there's more they could do with it. Like if you could enable voice chat, even if it has to be that darn stupid Nintendo Switch mobile app in order to enable voice chat, that would have been cool. Not that I'd want to use that darn stupid mobile, voice chat app, but if I have to do it that way, I would. That's pretty much it, yeah, Phil. That's pretty much. It's a pretty simple affair for going for Sun and Moon and stuff. It's a lot harder. It's going to be a lot harder later on when I'm doing things like 4th gen, whereas I have to transfer Pokemon from 4th gen to 5th gen and use the darn Poke Transporter Lab. I hate that thing. I honestly hate the Poke Transporter Lab from 5th generation. You know, with the crossbow and the crossbow, firing your Pokeballs with that crossbow. That was so bad. Back in the 5th generation. There's a reason why I don't use it that often. I haven't, tried to transfer mons from 4th to 5th generation in a good long while. There's a reason why I haven't done that. And now I have to do it again. Not that I'm saying people are actually going to want to bring Pokemon from the 4th to the 5th gen to bring them up to X and Y, but people might. People might want to do that. I don't know. You use the Poke Transporter to get them from 5th to 6th generation. The Poke Transporter Lab that I was talking about is the one that gets you from 4th to 5th generation. Because you've got to get it from 4th to 5th to get it into the bank, so you can use the Poke Transporter app. And if we do if we do Gen 3, I've got to have a DS with the GBA slot, go to Pal Park, go into the Pokemon catching show, then do the Poke Transport Lab in 5th generation, and then go up to the and then go to use the Poke Transporter into the 6th generations. There's a lot to do for 3rd gen, which is why I'm glad they made Aurus. But there are certain benefits. If you can get a Pokemon from, in Aurus, if you can get a Pokemon from the original Ruby and Sapphire, you get a big certificate and everything for it. We can go over if we need to, Phil. We can go over if we need to. We can go into overtime if necessary. Especially since, it's this G-Max this cipher could be quite dangerous, because it's a cipher. So we can go into overtime if necessary. That's perfectly fine. Come on, Prosperon, you can do this. By the way, Prosperon, I think I got from a Wonder Trade Wednesday event a couple of years back in X and Y. It was holding an Eviolite, but now I need to actually give it back its Eviolite. I haven't done that yet. But I do like Prosperon. So it's not... I don't think it's a competitive one, but it's one of the ones I got from Wonder Trade Wednesday. To tell you the truth, that is the thing that I'm surprised still that actually never caught on in Sword and Shield. There's not that many people doing surprise trade Saturdays streams. I was thinking that would catch on. People would change Wonder Trade Wednesday into surprise trade Saturday. Oh yeah, the raid dens. The raid dungeons. Those could be rather interesting. I don't know if those are going to be part of Community Raid Hour, but we could try and do a few as part of Community Raid Hour. That'd be pretty cool to do. So I don't know what if Joe Merrick's going to keep this up after lockdown's finished. Because, you know, lockdown ends next week, so I don't know if that means that Joe Merrick's going to stop this. But I'd definitely like to keep it going. If you guys, you know, after Joe Merrick stops, if I would definitely like to keep Community Raid Hour going in my own, you know, take it on and actually continue going in its own name, just like I did with the Poketuber Spotlight. After the original person who did it first time stopped doing it, I took over and started doing it myself, and I would definitely not mind doing that for this as well. Nice! Cypher and a friend ball! I've got to say, I love Cypher's Japanese name because it because I watched the Sun and Moon anime and the Cypher episode, they just keep on calling it Strike, and it's a really cool name. I just really love that name. I'm going to call you Go. Because I know Go catches one in the Sword and Shield anime. Let's do one. You know what? Let's do one last raid. We're going to do one last raid, and in order to do that last raid, I'm going to go to the normal wild area. Because I want to do one last Zero Aura raid, and I know I have a Zero Aura den over there today, so I'm going to go and do one last raid. I think that's my Zero Aura den. I know. I really do wish the Pokemon could follow me here in the normal wild area as much as they can follow you on the Isle of Armor. I sort of wish they just, like, if it was just normal Pokemon. You know, if it's just a wild area that Pokemon could follow you in. You couldn't follow you in towns, but they could follow you in the wild area. That would have been cool. Right, one last raid. I'm going to do it with Yorkshire, my Stoutland. Let's go. Go Yorkshire. This is one of the competitive Stoutlands. Because again, I did Draft League, and I actually used Stoutland. I've heard, if you look at the... I might check this out after we're done with this raid. But apparently if you go into the Pokedex, you can... and you look at like Slowpoke's Dex area, where you can find Slowpoke nests, you can actually look and see the isle where the Crown Tundra's map is already. It's not like in the game yet, but it's sort of there because they in the everlasting silliness that Pokemon is, like everything for the Crown Tundra is already in the game, so we can't get to the thing that unlocks the Crown Tundra until it comes out. But everything's already in the game. So if you look at Slowpoke's DexNav area, you can actually see the entire map of the Crown Tundra already. Not like it's greyed out, but you can still see where everything's going to be. I wonder if Pokemon will be able to follow me in the Crown Tundra. Because that'd be cool if they are. Because they didn't show that in trailers. But then again, they didn't show Pokemon following me in trailers in the Isle of Armor. So, shows what we know. They honestly might allow us to have Pokemon following us in the Crown Tundra as well. That'd be so good if they do. Although if they take that feature away in the Crown Tundra, I think a lot of people would be upset. They could add more. They very well could add a Battle Frontier DLC third pack to make more money. They very well could do that. There could be a third DLC pack. We don't know yet. I wouldn't mind if there is. Why would you want to turn it off though, Phil? Why would you want to turn that off? Why would you want to turn Pokemon following you off? It seems like such a... Why would anyone want to turn that off? Stop attacking me! Damn you, Zeraora! He double attacked me and now I'm almost dead. My Stoutland's almost dead because of that. Damn you, Zeraora! Oh, it's probably because I've been using superpower. Well, yeah, but that's Nintendo. Now we know that they exist. I don't think I'd ever want to turn that feature off. It's okay for Nintendo to do it because Nintendo doesn't want to spoil it for people. I think it's one of the best features in the game. Okay, there goes his shield. Nice. This means that he should die this turn. Nice! Does. Alright, cool. there we go. There's our last raid of the day for this episode of this episode of Community Raid Hour. Yeah, if I look at this and then I look at Slowpoke and we look at air habitat. Oh, they've taken it out. They've updated it. Or maybe you have to be in the Isle of Armor to actually do it. Are they smart enough to say it's only an Isle of Armor thing? I'm going to check. Oh, okay. Okay, I'm not sure, but it's interesting to say the least that it's actually still in there. Anyway, I'm gonna end off the stream right here. Oh, that person's got a crown because they completed the Pokedex. Anyway, this is where I'm going to end off today's stream. So if you did enjoy, leave a like, comment, and subscribe. But until next time, I'm LanturnJoe, and I shall see you on the next one. Till then, mean to let Pokemon get to Lazar. Everybody get Pokemon.